Hey, what is going on, everybody? What is going on? It has been, already feels like a long week. It already feels like a long week, and it's only Wednesday. But thank you for coming to a special Wednesday stream, since usually we do this on Thursdays now, but something came up for me work-wise. So I have to do that tomorrow night. So it was really either today or Friday, and so I put it to a poll, and honestly, I was thankful that it was today, because a part of me just wanted to also relax a little bit on Friday, like after work. So we're just gonna do it today. We'll see how long we play. Like I said, I'm a little bit tired. You can probably hear it in my voice. And I also want to play Final Fantasy 14. Probably won't get a chance tonight, but I've been into my 14 lately because FanFest is coming up, and I'm going to be going to that. That's at the end of April, so they're going to announce the new expansion. 14 is like an interesting game. It's sort of like a lot of people haven't played it. Am I feeling better? Yeah, I didn't feel too bad on Sunday. It was more like I just woke up feeling and my stomach was kind of acting up, and I wasn't like so sick that I just like couldn't possibly stream. But like truthfully, what happened on Sunday was like my stomach was bothering me, and I just felt kind of low energy, and I hadn't done all of the things that I wanted to do for the big topic. We're gonna talk about the fact that as of this past Sunday, we would have been about 60 days away from Summer Games Fest, and I was gonna do like a big breakdown of like my hopes for gameplay stuff for part 3. And I was also hopeful to do like chapter by chapter, sort of like, here's what I think each of the chapters are gonna cover from like the OG, and maybe here's where they can like put some new stuff in. But I just didn't have enough time throughout the week to sort of get it done in time for Sunday too. So I was just feeling down on Sunday. I was like, man, I'm not feeling good. I don't have everything prepared that I want to have prepared. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just take the day. I'll just take the day, get a little bit of rest, and come back stronger the following week with like everything that I want to talk about, which we will do. That will be Sunday stream. We're going to talk all about like FF7 Remake Part 3, expectations in terms of like what they can do with the chapters of the game, like how many chapters, what'll be in the chapters, gameplay stuff. It's going to be more gameplay and sort of like overall game structure than like any kind of like big theories. I mean, we theorize endlessly on what might happen crazy story wise. I'm sure there'll be a couple things to come up with, but my focus is going to be more on like, what is this going to be like as a video game? So that's what we're going to focus on Sunday. And we'll also react to a theory video from Stavik, who, you know, is a regular here. And he put out a new video like 3 weeks ago, but I just missed it. So, and some people have mentioned it, but we'll watch that too. We'll try to watch that too. And then we'll also talk near. But today, we're going to do FF8, but there's one thing I want to show you guys before we do that. Let me get Spotify going too, because I noticed it's just dead silent, and I can just hear it in my headphones that it's dead silent. So one thing that I saw today that was kind of cool that you guys have probably seen already. Speaking of 14, they showed this off today, some new stuff that is available in 14. And it kind of gave like a little bit of a hint as to what might be. So a lot of the expansions of 14 have like a lot of inspiration from other Final Fantasy games. The primary one being like they've had like stuff for FF9, they've had stuff for FF8, they've had mirror stuff, like they've had like all kinds of stuff. There also is some FF7 stuff, like there are the weapon fights from FF7. There are the live stream is like a critical story element. It works a bit differently than in 7, but it's there. So there's actually already like a good decent amount of like 7 things integrated. But what they announced today was a few things, but two of them were the Hardy Daytona, so Cloud's bike, and then the wind up Red 13, right? And I actually posted about the Red 13 wind up, and I did buy both of them. I haven't seen them yet in game for myself, but this person took these screenshots, and look how fucking adorable this little guy is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. And it's funny too, because I saw people talking about, they're like, oh my God. So basically this is like kicked up a big conversation of, oh, is the next big Final Fantasy integration for 14 going to be FF7? Like, is this a hint? And it makes a ton of sense because, next year is when 8.0 drops. And so the new expansion drops next year or at the end of this year, one of the two. And next year is the 30th anniversary of 7. It's when FF7 Remake Part 3 will probably come out. I mean, all but basically confirmed, right? So it would make sense. And 14, like I said, they've had like bits of 7 sprinkled throughout, but they've never done like a very clear 7 thing before. Like, for example, in the most recent expansion for FF14, Dawn Trail, it's just straight up, this is FF9 shit in it. Like, literally the towns from Final Fantasy IX are in it. There is like a Steiner type of character at one point in the story. Like it's dripping with FF9 references. Even now in the patch quest, like they go to so they have Alexandria as like a town in Dawn Trail. It's different. It's always like inspired by, it's not exactly the thing with like the characters from that game, but like it's clearly like inspired with like you visually you can recognize it, right? And then in the patch quest they have Treno and like the most recent patches that I've been playing through. So like they've now have 2 towns from FF9 in 14, like directly baked into the main story. Again, it's not the exact scenario from FF9 baked into 14. It just has the towns and a lot of like references. So odds are they'll have that with 7, maybe even within the main story quest of the next expansion. Who knows? But if you thought this was cute, scroll down a little bit, and somebody responded with a little Red 13 running in action. Look at him. Look at him. How perfect is that? Hold on, where's my Cosmo Canyon track? Pretty sure I have Cosmo Canyon somewhere in here. Actually, I don't. Not in this playlist. Like, what the hell? Isn't this so cool? Cosmo Canyon. Lo-fi. Just a little bit of it for our boy. I don't think Yoshi P likes the Katase Final Fantasies. I definitely think like Katase has like a preference. I think Yoshi P has a preference for the older ones for sure. And I guess, you know, anything related to more Sakaguchi era in general. Even like FF9, I do think he has like more of a personal preference for that. Those Final Fantasies. Yeah, I don't know if I've really seen much 10 farther, now that you mention it. Has there been any real 10 references in 14? There might be somewhere. I haven't played all the content that's available, but now that I think about it, I don't really remember anything 10 related. I remember 8, I remember 9, I remember there's stuff from the older ones for sure. 6, 5, 3. There's Tidus and Yuna costumes. Yeah. But look at him. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right. Did Pablo Pablo come from 10? Oh, okay. All right. Let's just get into it then. Because as you know, we don't have a lot of time on these weeknight streams. Where am I at? Let's get FF8 loaded up. So last we left off, we learned that the Balamb Garden can fly, which I did not expect. Why is Steam not loading? There we go. We learned Balamb Garden can fly. Let me also check something. I'm gonna check out my guide, game FAQs. Let's see if it has any notes for me that I need to like keep an eye out for. Well, I'm just looking for where I am in the, did I miss an optional thing when we just played last time? Oh, now, I think now an optional quest opens up for me. Interesting. The CC group quest? Does that sound familiar to anyone? All right. Start the game. Let me start the game. How's everyone doing this week? Are you Cordoba, are you saying I can't do the CC group quest quite yet? Game related? Yeah, I kind of got that feeling. So I can only challenge the guy, it says, once I've won 15 plus card games in Balamb Garden, which I don't think I've done yet. And there are also games that don't count, including like in the library, cafeteria, classroom. I still have to beat that little kid that's running around too, I think. Yeah, wait till Friday, long week for you. Yeah, I know that feeling. Hey, Sub, excited to be here live for once. I was surprised that FMV was inspired by Titanic. It made me think of Independence Day when the missiles hit the shields and redirected. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, also, with the sandstorm stuff, I was like, what else could it be? Twister? Dune? Like, I didn't think those aren't even... Obviously not Dune, but... I don't know what it is. I just feel very tired this week. I don't know if anybody else is feeling a similar way, but... I'm just feeling very tired. But we are here with Rinoa. She can get she can help wake us up, these two. I'm sure this outing with them will be fine. This place is huge. Do you think it's bigger than Edea Garden? Who knows? You're on a deload this week? I'm not sure what that means, but what's my favorite in-game song so far? I haven't really been tracking them that deeply. Oh my god, maybe weirdly enough, maybe the Balamb Garden is actually up there. Balamb Garden is actually way up there. And then also the battle music with Laguna, I would also put up there. Let's take a personal day and caught up in your streams. Oh, thanks so much, Belgian. Do not go to Atrium until all of the things, our rooms are gone too. Okay. Wait, can you repeat that, Cordova? So do not go to Atrium until all other things, you mean like and rooms? Yeah, Atrium's like the main hallway area, I know that. What's over here? Cafeteria? What about over there? The parking lot. Well, I really appreciate you showing me around. There's events in each room, okay. But you can try to make it a little more fun, you know, like a normal tour. What does she want from me? Are we getting hot dogs? Are we gonna get her a hot dog? Damn it! This is the cafeteria. Obviously, this is where we take our meals, but keep in mind there's always competition for the good stuff. Especially the hot dogs. Some of the hot dogs are so popular, you'd be lucky just to see someone eat it. That's why you see this long line every day. If you get there too late, you're sold out for today. Sorry. That's what happens. I see. No, because Zell's not allowed to have his precious hot dogs. Yeah, he hasn't gotten it all day. Well, what's so funny? You're so serious when you're explaining. It just seems kind of odd. You're the one who asked me to show you around. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to get mad like that. Whatever. Okay, next. Zell, are you good, Zell? Look like you're about to explode, my boy. Damn it, not again! Hey, if it isn't Squall, how long were you here? We saw the whole thing. Huh? Rinoa's here too? Oh man, I'm not always like that, okay? So you couldn't buy any... it's okay to miss one meal a day. I've gained some weight lately too. Well, see ya. Wonder if it's hot dog in Japanese too. I do wonder. It might be. They have a limit of 3 per... Oh, it's not. Oh, really? It's like some kind of bread. Oh. I mean, that kind of makes sense. They can make it whatever they want. Obviously, this mod and the design, like, leaned into it by actually now serving hot dogs, but yeah. I wonder if it's like the bread in Persona 5, because remember there's like bread that's always on sale? Like it's like special sale on Fridays or whatever. Talk to me, lady. Sorry, all sold out today. This is for returns, though. The store is next door, okay. It's Bon, a flavored bread. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure it might not even be pronounced like that, but I mean, Bon is just bread in Spanish, but it's very funny to see that in Japanese. It's kind of the same thing. I find hot dogs to be funny because they're very unhealthy and not a military school would have. Here's the thing though, it does seem like it would fit Zell though. Like Zell looks like a hot dog eater. Zell does look like somebody who would eat hot dogs. In French, it's pretzels. Interesting. What was that commotion a while back? Yeah, I know, something about Headmaster faction, Garden Master faction. It was pretty weird. They were hunting down the Headmaster for who knows what. What are you talking about? You were the one running around screaming, I support the Garden Master. How about you? You sided with the Garden Master because you saw that they were gaining in numbers. Enough about that, it's over, right? I wonder where we're going. Yeah, where are we headed? Never expected this to happen. Not these guys. Check out this weenie. This guy used to be the cream of the crop. Now look at him. All over one woman. What do I need to do to get closer to thee, oh lovely Keistus? Snap out of it. You'll never be a Cid because you're always too busy thinking about her. Alright, let's play one of these guys. I don't think this counts toward my thing though, but he has the Keistus card. I still haven't gotten that. Hey, what's going on, baby seal? It was good seeing you stream today. You're back at it again. Zella spiritually Chicagoan, yeah, in English. Yeah, Persona's the melon pawn, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. I just want to get the fucking Kisis card. Everyone keeps telling me about this Kisis card. Actually, Fujin Rajan, Ifrit, Sacred, these two. No Kisis, come on. Other. Shit. He could beat the 5 too. He's gonna beat Sacred. Yeah. Then I'm gonna beat him and hide the 2. Damn, he flipped that back, son of a bitch. Oh, and I can't play anything bottom left because he could flip it with Tonberry. But I can get the point. Oh my god, no! I did it wrong. I played the wrong spot. I didn't mean to play that spot. Fuck. I'm glad you're playing the good part of FF8, skipping the boring RPG parts. Fuck. Should I just reload? I didn't get far, but sure, just reload it. Because I could win Zell back, but wrong slot. I mean, I've been enjoying it so far. We have Rinoa, you know, trying to rizz him up. We just played through all this. I got a little too cocky with the card game. That's what happens when you're cocky and tired. You just like make simple mistakes. Because I actually have lost that Zell card before, and had to get it back. Okay. Alright. Let's get his ass. Playing the same hand too, fuck him. Damn, he's still not playing the best card. Somehow feels appropriate that, yeah, it does. It's like, oh my god, it's my classmate. Let me steal his shit. Damn. Zell can be flipped. He could be flipped. But Diablos can't be flipped. He's gonna flip that back with a 7. That's fine, that's fine. So I can flip his. He's gonna flip that 3. And I can flip his and then keep 9 at the top. He's gonna flip the 4. Then I can flip his. Alright. Also, here's a tweet that aligns with your beliefs. Oh my god, what is this? It's all fake, man. The moon thing's all fake, obviously. It's all AI. That's all it is. It's very clever AI. Everyone knows it. I was watching something today about like how dangerous that flight actually is. Hence why they're doing it as like a test. Which is interesting. Is this like Marlboro? Yeah, the moon is really made of cheese, and Mars doesn't exist. It's all a scam. I like leaning into it. I sent I saw the pictures that came back from like the mission, like CNN or New York Times or whoever had like a bunch of pictures from the mission. Some cool stuff too, like this Earth Rising thing where it's like the Earth behind the moon. And actually it reminds me of something. So one of my friends sent me this one thing. It's actually hilarious. Hold on. We have to play this. Hold on, let me find it. How do I? Shit. You guys have to listen to this. What was the link though? Oh, here it is, here it is. The Loneliest Man. Ricky Gervais Show. So my friend said this to me as we were talking about the moon thing. Hold on. Gotta meet this game. Alright. Let me bring this up. No, not that way. It's so stupid. So Ricky Gervais has this like friend, famously, this guy named Carl. He was like the subject of the show in Idiot Abroad, and so they talked to him about space. Oh yeah, the Polygon FF7 was really cool.
You bought me that as a present, right?
Yeah.
Either of you.
Yeah.
Like how this dude just like takes like the most incredible thing, like going into space, and just strips it of all of its magic. It's just like, so yeah, it would just be, it's kind of like being on a long flight and you never get off the flight. That kind of sucks. It was like there are plenty of places I haven't been to, Scotland, and it's like just the stupidest shit. But it's just kind of funny how he takes like this really magical thing and strips it down to like the worst sort of possible reading of it. It just makes it sound so anticlimactic. When it would blow everyone else's mind. Like for me, I would love to go to space. Like that is like, if I had an insane amount of wealth, I would do it. I would take one of those flights out there. Just like experience that would be insane. Yeah. I went to space in Final Fantasy VII. I had to type codes to get a huge materia. Not worth it. Yeah. Fun sucker. I mean, it's kind of British, isn't it? It is like very, very British in some ways. Let's see. Play him again. Yeah, I want the frickin' Keesis card, my dude. Play it. Play the Keesis card. Damn it. Can't flip my opener, but I can flip his. He's gonna flip that back. And I can flip it, but then he's gonna flip my Zell. But he can't flip my Diablos. And I can flip his. Cool. Save after just this one match. But I have to like run to a save point. It'll be fine. All I want is the Keesis card. Before like this garden gets blown up. Oh, there she is. Let's go. All right, that's fine, that's okay, it's okay. All right, whoever I do is gonna flip, is gonna get flipped. If it's gonna get flipped. That's okay. Damn. I've been flipped twice now. Shit. Okay. Now I can flip this. He's not going to be able to flip my 9. Ah, you son of a... Gotcha. Got him. All right, what if I get this thrust of this? Gotta get the thrusting action. Thrusting card? No. Right. Got the card I wanted. Plans to cope again for Rebirth Part 3 reveal? Or do you mean for like that state of play, the rumored state of play? Even if that rumored state of play happens, I'm not buying into it. I'm not gonna buy into the hype this time. I'm fully bought in on Summer Games Fest. Like, I'll be happy if it shows up at that state of play, but like if that state of play happens, but I'm not counting on it. I'm all in on the Summer Games Fest at this point. Yeah, Kesis was like a weakness for me back in the day. I was like, oh my goodness. Alright. Shelby's not here, so she can't be here for the thing. You're not talking? Oh, here we go. You know what? I'm never going to forget about my garden friends. Yeah, let's be sure to keep in touch even after we graduate. Let me know right away when you get yourself a boyfriend. Zell, come over here, my boy. That goes for everyone, promise? No problem, I promise. You guys are so great, I definitely keep my promise. Oh no, I can't let her know that I have a boyfriend. I'm sure I'll have one before she does. They're all talking about or thinking about the other. This guy's gonna scoop one of them up. I'm worried about Mom and Pop back in Balamb, but I knew a time like this would come eventually. Time for me to embark on a never-ending journey. There's all kinds of conversations here, holy shit. The boundless ocean. I wonder what's to become of us. Don't think we'll be graduating for a while. I don't mind, just enjoy the moment. I can hear the seagulls since you're out. Yeah, oh, true. Yeah, you literally are at sea. Wish we can go far, far away. Wonder if our dreams await us beyond the horizon. My dream, just as uncertain as our situation. My dream is just as uncertain as our situation. It's probably, yeah, like him, her, and that guy. And just gazing at the ocean kind of makes you forget about all that studying we've endured. Right, bro? Alright. Run back now. So I can't go to the atrium, but I think there's one more room. This guy have anything to say? No. Anything? No. Long time no see. I'm a better card player now. Oh, are you? Bring it. I could drop Kesis and Zell. The problem is that Kesis and Zell have very similar cards in a way. Like they're top and bottom heavy, right? Like 8 in A, 9 in A, but the middles are vulnerable. That's the problem with some of these cards. Like they all have like a vulnerability, which helps balance it, but I mean, she's arguably a better Diablos, but Diablos has the strength of like the A on the right. All right, let's see what we got. I can flip his 2. He's gonna flip his 4. I'm gonna flip his other 2 with my 3. Alright, I can flip that with 5 and protect myself with 9. Yeah, he's gonna flip my ifrit, but that's fine. I don't have this one yet, so I'll take that. Does this kid have any special cards at all? I'd rather he burn his good left going after his top, going after that 5 on the top. So or you know what, I'll play Diablos here. He'll flip the 3. Oh, he's not gonna flip my Diablos. Interesting choice. And he did burn that 7 going after flipping his own 5. Yeah, I have a bunch of card refine abilities, or I think I have the main card refine now. I should have protected my Diablos, honestly. You know, I can flip him, then I could flip myself. Oh, he's gonna flip Zell. Son of a bitch. You know what? I'll flip Diablos back. Cool. I can see myself eventually getting every triple triad card, Quadra Magic, however, needs to get 1 card with each arrow. Combination's like a nightmare. How's 8 been? I've been playing 13. I think I'm near the end, not enjoying the battles in the later third of the game. I've never played 13. I mean, so far I'm actually enjoying 8 definitely more than I did when I was a kid. That's for sure. There's definitely like, things that just went over my head when I was a kid. I think like the bigger challenge I've had with 8 so far is like not having a clear sense of. I feel like pretty early on in 7, you have like a decent lay of the land. It's just like a comparison in terms of like who Genova is, who Sephiroth is, like what those threats are, what Shinra is, like the threat of that. It's like very, very clear. The stakes are pretty clear pretty quickly, and then it escalates obviously with like when you get to the Temple of the Ancients. In this one, you know that things are off and kind of weird. Like you know there's something up with like the Masters at the Garden, which we just saw kind of come to fruition when they were trying to take over the garden. But you still don't know how all the pieces fall together, which is fine. It leaves like some level of mystery, which is still good, but you do sort of what do I want to play here? It's still good to have some mystery for sure. He's gonna be able to flip his own T-Rex. And he's gonna flip that T-Rex no matter what, because it's the 2. My friend just played through 9. We both liked that for the most part, except for the stealing and some other things. And what I remember about 9 is like the only thing is like combat felt a little bit slowish. But yeah, I'm enjoying 8 with a guide. I think without a guide, I would have missed a lot of side stuff. That makes sense. Yeah. I think we have everything we can get from that kid, really. No? Okay. Anything? Morning! Gee, things really were out of control around here. So, what was that? What was this master guy like? So yeah, I mean, that's probably the biggest thing with 8 so far. It's just like not... I'm just saying, I feel like I'm still learning everyone and learning the characters and learning the world and learning what's at stake even. Which is fine. Like I said, I'm curious where things are going, but the feeling of momentum is, I don't know how to describe it. Like there's crazy stuff happening. Like we just had to save the school, you know? And I like the characters a lot. I think the writing is pretty good, pretty like mature. Momentum is running out. Hi there, Squall. Oh my, it's not every day I see you walk around with a girl. Is she your girlfriend? Oh shit. Uh-huh. It's a bit of a slow burn, yeah. Even though there are things happening, it's not boring, you know what I mean? It's just very like it's just very meticulously sort of like dropped, you know, and there's like pieces, you know? But it's cool. Like for example, when you learn, it's like, oh my god, when you have that moment of like learning how Squall or how Laguna, the girl that he was seeing, is actually Rinoa's mother. Like that Julia woman is like Rinoa's mom. You're like, oh yeah, it takes its time. Yeah. She was the first one. I was gonna say it, yeah. Yes. Are you serious? Squall? We're gonna take it seriously. Oh shit. I don't want to say I'm serious. Neither option sounds like Squall. I know. Fuck it. I'm serious. Ooh, I'm speechless. Oh, that feels wrong. That feels like the wrong choice. I'm seriously joking. Okay. I like that. I like how you flip that, because as soon as I chose it, I was like, oh, it feels like it's coming too quick, because I know later on is when that more comes into fruition. It's like him then, like, even if you choose that, him flipping it to like, I'm seriously joking. I like that. Good choice. Oh. Well, I guess it's a pretty good one for you. Well, you guys are cute. Oh, do you guys know where Headmaster Cid is? That guy works too hard. Tell him to come see me when you see him. What's funny is that obviously she's like flirty and whatnot, but I'm also I know that it's a bit of a slow burn game, and from what I remember, I feel like their romance is also a bit of a slow burn. So I'm actually like looking forward to seeing it develop and like see how it comes together, you know? Go up, you'll miss a scene. Oh, okay, hold on. So go back to my room. Oh, you just might go up. Yeah, I was not gonna go back. I was gonna go to the atrium. Yeah. Actually, I should save them either regardless. That was terrible. I know. You were so loud, crying like a baby. I did not. Yeah, right. Wah, 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 boo hoo hoo. Does that ring a bell? I didn't cry. Didn't mean to. I'm kidding. Gosh, stop crying. I'll buy you an ice cream. You promised? These are literal children, I'm sure. Like, because this place houses students from like 5 to, what, 17 or 18? I'm sure these are like literal 10-year-olds. Go and play cards? Do you want to play cards? I'm gonna beat this child at this game. Alright, I love when I can beat a card with just a 3, so I'm gonna drop that for sure. Okay, I see you. Oh, I picked the wrong card. I meant to pick Fujin Rajan. That's fine. He's not gonna be able to flip his own card, which is good. Flip that. I'm just gonna play defense. Cool. Hexadragon. It's kind of cool. Alright. I'm gonna play each of them. Alright. Damn. The only thing I don't like about Sacred is the one on the right. Kind of annoying. He couldn't even flip himself though. Alright, I got him. Oh my god, this is a slaughter. Watch one of them not play cards. Also, the romance between Squall and Rinoa is semi-dependent on making choices that are not obvious. Really? I thought it was just, like, part of the game. Or busy with card. What's my favorite summon in Final Fantasy? I don't know if I really have like a favorite summon, to be honest. Like I think like in general I like Bahamut. There's so many forms of Bahamut, so like I love all the forms of it in 7. In terms of like the Neo Bahamut, Bahamut Zero, like those are cool. Those are super cool. It's funny because like actually over time, for example, Knights of the Round doesn't do anything for me anymore. Like, it just seems like too much, you know? Can we see Bahamut Zero in Remake? Yeah. Oh, certain scenes play out differently. That makes sense. God, they're so easy. Technically, I need to beat a lot of card play. Don't I need to win a lot of games to like get this optional side quest? Cordoba, do you think this like CC group side quest is worth it, or? It says I could win level 7 boss cards from CC group members. I just don't even know how many games I've won in Balamb Garden. I need to have won 15 plus. I'm like at 5. Yeah, I'm probably like at 5. Is it worth doing? Like how worthwhile is it? Or like how necessary is it? Here's a better question. How necessary is it to do it now? Like, is this the only option to do it? Or can I continue story and do this later in Balamb Garden? Or is this the only opportunity to get this like CC card thing? Because what I would ideally like to do is continue to do story, especially for stream, and then come back offline and like grind the card games offline. You could do the games later. Oh, okay, so I could do this later. Okay. Cool. Just a parking lot. Nothing special. That's it? Yep. Never mind, let's go. I'm surprised she let it up. I'm a little surprised Rinoa didn't say, but actually, what's really amazing about these is, okay, game FAQs is available throughout this 2 and 3. Okay, cool. to me. Talk to me. No. Okay. This is a training center, or as we call it, the Monsters Lair. The monsters are left to run loose so the students can get a feel for actual combat. Wanna try? You know, I can imagine you doing this on a first... You know, I can imagine you doing this on a first date. That is hilarious. Yeah, that is... Like, imagine doing this as a first date. Like, taking a girl, it's like, you know what? Let's go to the training center and, like, fight some fucking monsters. I'm sure that's happened at the school. I am absolutely certain that, like, given this context of, like, growing up here, since you were, like, 5, this would be, like, a first date. Where Noah's sending signals and Squall's not catching them. I know. You're so romantic. Yeah, let's fight a T-Rex. Actually, let me junction that. Let me junction sleep, just in case. Is there any benefits to doing it? I just want to run around. I'll turn encounters off. Hey girl, want to kill a 10,000 dinosaur? 10,000 pound dinosaur? Yeah. At least got a draw. See, if I was Squall, I would take her to the lookout point, even though it's like kind of the middle of the day. And I know it wouldn't let me earlier. Let's see. No, it won't let me run up there. Come on. There could have been a scene there. They could have totally made a scene there. That, like, actually, that would be a criticism for me. I feel like if I were them, what they should do, there should have been a scene here where you could take her. Like, it would be a way to reward the player for, like, remembering that scene with Kisis, and then being like, that is that back area that you can go out, like, that's an optional thing. And so, like, if he took her there, that'd be like a nice bonus. It give like an optional missable thing that's like rewarding the player for, oh yeah, you remember that area, that location, and that part of the story. You go back and you get a little special scene, you know? And they could be looking out over the water and have a conversation about it. They could have done something there. That's definitely a missed opportunity. Especially during a sequence like this where it's like built out as like, oh, you can, you know, let's go and give me a tour of the garden and see everything. Yeah, I'm sure they didn't make a daytime version of it, but still. See if I can talk to this girl. No. Talk to you? No. Would have to be a situation where Rinoa drags him there. She's gonna be excited. Wow, this is so cool. Mind if I look around? Thanks. Library's a good spot. I always want books around, you know. Oh. Nothing there. The main problem with Triple Triad is that it can spoil future enemies. Oh, really? Anything to say? See, even this is like, there should be some kind of dialogue here. I do feel like there are times where 8 drops the ball on oh shit. Hi. I saw you in the infirmary. You saved me from the monster. Who are you? Try to remember. Try to remember? Remember? It'd be heartbreaking for me to know I was forgotten. Huh. Remember? So I know this girl? Obviously I don't, but... it'd be nice to talk about old times again. What old times ago? Thank you so much, Silly Dabbit, for... Oh, I don't have the information right now. It doesn't show me, so it doesn't say how many months, but thank you so much for subscribing. I'm sure you've been subscribed before. That sort of view was failing earlier. Feed. View. What is that? Which doc was that? Recent events. Oh, it's not loading. I don't know why it's not loading. So I don't know how many months it's been. 4 months. Thank you for 4 months. Like if in OBS there's like a little window that has like any followers or subscribers, and it'll say like your name and how many months and all that. But it's just not loading today for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I couldn't see it, but thank you so much. All right, I've seen all the scenes. Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be nice to talk about old times again. Huh. Obviously, I don't want any kind of spoilers, but interesting. And this is a totally missable scene. That's kind of crazy that this character who's pretty much the first NPC aside from the doctor that you see in the entire game, is like back here in the back of the library and just completely missable. See, what's weird about her, again, I don't know anything about her. What's weird about her is clearly they're referring to like some kind of potential memory loss thing, or it might happen to the timey-wimey, because I know there's timey-wimey shit in this game. I forget exactly how it works, but so she could be tied to that. But the way that she's talking, it would feel like I maybe knew her in like another life almost, but I'm sure that's not what it is. It might just be he forgot, you know. Did I see the magazine in the bookshelves? I'm not sure. I know I searched all the bookshelves before. A menu. You just want to check like the inventory to see if I got it. Which one is it? Is it one of the weapons or a pet pal? So I have weapons, March, April, May. I have pet pals, volume 1 through 4. I have Combat King 1. I don't have it. What is it exactly? Ah. Cult fan? Which bookshelf is it on, do you know? I hate interacting with this one because it takes me back. Oh, wait. There we go. It's because all the other times I've been here, there's usually an NPC standing right here blocking it. Again, how do you not have dialogue here with Rinoa? Student ID number 41269. Squall? Yes? The garden master wishes to see you. Report to the master's room right away. Where is the master's room? Take the elevator to level B1. You have permission. B1. Yo, has the CC group challenged you yet? Wait a minute, did I tell you about the CC group yet? Oh, no. Thank you, didn't tell me. Fuck. No. There's a card club here, aka the CC group. This group is a bunch of card lovers who get together and look for good opponents. They're constantly looking for day and night for card maniacs. It's considered to be an honor to be challenged to a card game by the CC group. Yeah, how about I challenge you, bitch? Ah, damn it. They took away the save point here. Maybe because of the story sequence? Can I run forward? Can I run back here first? Hey! Can't go out under these circumstances. Stay indoors, why don't you? Wanna play cards? You're challenging moi? Let's see. Male FF characters have interesting clothes. Squall's crop top Kuja with whatever that outfit is. Also, what's Seymour? Seymour in 10. Way to go for it. You're gonna go for the 2 or you're gonna flip? Oh, you did. Oh, wow. I'm surprised. See, the smart play for this guy would have been to play this card right here, because he would have been able to flip my Ifrit. Because he had a 7, Ifrit has a 6. He could have flipped it, at least tied it. Instead, he just gave me the game. Seymour's bare chest. Does girls have anything to say? No. Oh, so what do I get for a cult fan? Is there anything? Cult fan 1, mysterious monster death. Odell Burke, 67 of Timber, was tending to his field when he found a dead monster after hearing a loud impact sound. Mr. Burke said it occurred while he was making a fence with steel pipes. An extremely strange death. Oh, cult fan number 3. Got it. All right, let's head to the basement. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. This is very Edea coded. Even the music is very sorceress. Yeah, this is literally the sorceress music from the end of this one, isn't it? Please, listen to me. Headmaster's here. Oh, Zell. What are you guys doing down here? What? Oh, me? I came down because I saw you guys. Let go of me. I'm not finished. Greedy son of a bitch. Why did I even bother talking to you? Seeds were brought up for the future, and that future is now. Why can't you understand? Oh, shit. Yo, step in, Squall. Damn it. I should have never trusted you. I wish I can go back 10 or so years. To tell myself that you're nothing but a money-grubbing son of a bitch! Then I would have never built this place. Cid? What's going on, brother? Squall? You heard everything. Yes. Well, not totally everything. I'm embarrassed, but sometimes even old men like me lose their temper. Let's get out of here. Oh. Sir, I still have to give you my report. Please come to my office later. You're the Seeds who returned from Galbadia, correct? Yes? It's about time. Master NORG has been waiting for you. NORG? Track name is Truth. Whenever Master NORG calls you, be sure to be there within 3 seconds. Oh, sure, 3 seconds. Oh my god, Jabba the Hutt. This is the Garden Master? The proprietor of Garden? He's not human. Come to think of it, we didn't know anything about him. Damn, that's a crazy chin. This stream is sponsored by NORG VPN. I hope my junctions are set up too, actually. I'm not sure about Zell. I know Squall and Rinoa. Give your report on the sorceress. Actually, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of chat. Anybody who has played Shadowbringers. He reminds me of a very large guy in Shadowbringers. That's who he reminds me of. Where do I start? Answer him quickly. Be concise. We failed to assassinate Sorceress Edea. It's going to be a sad report. Confirmation of Headmaster Cid's order was made at Galbadia Garden. After Irvine Kinneas of Galbadia Garden joined our party, we set off to carry out the Sorceress assassination order from Balamb and Galbadia Gardens. Balamb and Galbadia's orders? You were fooled! Fooled? I don't understand. Explain to them. Master NORG has known about the alliance between the President of Galbadia and the Sorceress. He heard it from the Galbadia Garden Master himself. Galbadian Garden Master? The Master of Galbadia Garden is a subordinate of mine named Martine. I would not expect the name Martine from NORG. Yes, in fact, the Sorceress and Garden are closely connected. That is why the Sorceress will definitely try to gain hold of all gardens. So, Master NORG sent an official order to Galbadia Garden. It was to kill the Sorceress. An assassination was thought to be the best means. But... that sly weasel Martine used you as a last resort for the assassination. He gave that order to place the blame on me. That bastard. Are you saying that Balamb Garden has had nothing to do with that order? You just happened to show up just before the mission was to be carried out. They used you. The operation failed. The Sorceress is still alive, and the Sorceress retaliated, just as we suspected. Oh, interesting. So these gardens are all acting very independently. So wait, correct? Alright, hold on. In real time, can you all correct me on... So NORG, what exactly did he order? Because, so... Galbadia Garden decided to attack and try to kill the Sorceress. What did NORG want? Did he just explained it, right? I feel like I'm mixing it up. Because I was like taking everything in very quickly. Because at first it sounded like he said that he was in cahoots with Galbadia Garden, but then he's saying as if like Galbadia Garden did something against his orders. NORG ordered the assassination of Edea. He sent the orders to Martine without Cid's input. Okay. So why exactly is NORG pissed off with Galbadia? Because it sounds like he's pissed off with Galbadia. Because if Galbadia hired us to do this, wouldn't that be what NORG wants? I don't understand why NORG is like seemingly upset about it. other than putting the blame on Balamb? Is it because like they sort of like set it up to blame Balamb Garden? NORG waited Galbadia Garden to kill the sorceress. NORG wanted Galbadia to kill the sorceress. Squall and them showed up when they were going to do it, and then Martine said Squall in the mission. One of those was the Galbadia people. Got it. Yeah. So I was kind of putting it together as you guys responded. Martine wasn't supposed to pass the buck back to Balamb Seeds. Yes. So because Martine used us, plus Irvine, but mostly us as representatives of Balamb, that then pushed the blame onto Balamb. Okay. When Martine got the orders, Martine did a chicken shit thing, and instead of setting up a professional team, he chose the first seeds from Balamb to make sure he would not get hit with the blame. Got it. That's interesting. I like that. Yeah, these politics are interesting. No doubt it was the sorceress who ordered the missile attacks. Something must be done to calm the sorceress's anger. Wait a minute, that's just... In order to do so, we needed to hand over those involved in the assassination to the sorceress. We had to show Balamb Garden's sincerity, so that's why they were trying to get Cid. Offer the Cid's head on a silver platter and pretend we obey the sorceress. What? Why aren't we fighting the sorceress? What about all the training we endure every day? What good is it? What did you say? You lost to the sorceress. Quit your whining. This is interesting. I like this. This is good. Headmaster Cid was saying the same thing. Hey. Whoa! Cid? Balamb Garden produces special ops people. Galbadia produces regular military with a focus on tech development. Think of Galbadia as DARPA. All of the gardens are set up for a different angle against the sorceress. Even though NORG is technically telling us... Isn't NORG already... Wait, hold on. Just to make sure I'm 100% clear. Didn't NORG at the start of this conversation also say that they're well aware that the sorceress is involved with all the gardens? So they, in theory, are like, they present themselves as being against the sorceress, but it sounds like they also work with her? Or am I mixing things up? Rogue is also being chicken shit and is now trying to save his own hide. Yeah. Chicken wuss. Routine chicken shit 1, or chicken shit being chicken shit 2. Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong, but at the beginning of this conversation, didn't NORG already establish that technically the gardens are somewhat aligned with the sorceress? Or they're supposed to be? And Cid is the one getting shit on by both. I think you're maybe one more dialogue box away. It's complicated, okay. That idiot Cid dispatched Cid to kill the sorceress. And if you fail, this garden will be done for. My garden. It will all be over. Even the reveals here are not the full picture, okay. That idiot Cid. Has he forgotten that it was I who put up the money to establish garden? I wanted to offer the sorceress Cid's head along with seeds. I ordered the students to find Cid, but they sided with him. This is my garden. No, it's not just yours. Then what is it? Is it Cid and Edea? Is it Cid's and Edea's? That pathetic married couples? What? What? When he revealed about Cid, where Merida also said what out loud. How the... I feel like there's more to Edea, though. And I even have, like, some vague recollection that there's more to Edea. Like, I feel like the Edea that we're seeing as a sorceress has not been how she always has been. I have, like, that little... I have a little bit of a recollection that, like, the Edea as a sorceress is maybe different from the Edea that once was. Sort of like Sephiroth before Genova kind of influenced Sephiroth. Again, I don't know. This is rhetorical. Just me talking things out loud. But we're going on an adventure. Here starts the FF8 roller coaster. Literally, Cid bagged the literal baddie. Robin Williams, man. What? The headmaster and Edea are married? I don't get it. Now I understand. Cid and Edea are trying to take Garden away from me. You're one of Cid's followers, aren't you? Prepare to die. Squall. There we go. Zell, I hope you're equipped. Because I'm not entirely sure you... Okay, you are. Cool. Blue, yellow, red. Lots of magic when red. As long as color stays, I will attack Cid with magic. Okay, what do you got on you, bro? Cura. Life. Slow and Dispel and Confuse. I'm gonna drop a double. Do I not have doubles here? I don't. He just explained his mechanics and I already forgot them. Double. Keep the two pods on the side at either yellow or blue. So if it's red, do I attack it? Is it a different draw if it's red? No. Progressive battle hit the center. Got it. It sounds like he's gonna do magic, so I'm like protecting myself against magic real quick. Damn, what a boost. Holy shit. 147 on that boost. Didn't do anything to the pods, but that's fine. Pretty sure he has a GF. I tried to draw. I didn't see a GF listed though. NORG Pod, Kira, Thunder Life. Yeah, I don't think there is. Hold on, let me check this guide. Oh, at a certain point, Leviathan is drawable, it seems like. First of all, you should destroy the NORG pod, which protects NORG. Oh, maybe once the pod is down, then I can get... Yeah. What about a regular attack from him? Not the greatest. Ah, I missed it. Missed the timing on that. Let's scan him real quick, too. Oh, the pod's almost down. It's a vent shelter protecting Master NORG. The shelter must be destroyed. Yeah. So he's literally about to. It's literally about to fall like now. This guy hit it one more time.
Damn those seeds! This is my garden! You can't do as you please!
Alright, shut up and give me Leviathan. Yeah. Diablo's probably doesn't do anything against him because he's a boss, I would assume. I got the GF, yeah. I got Leviathan. I popped the achievement, in fact. Ooh, 130. Damn, that's some big damage. 1200? Shit. Try mugging them? Okay. Ah. There's nothing on the steal list for him. Oh wait, you also really want to mug both left and right orbs. Okay, it's actually I want to mug the orbs. Has nothing. Psycho Blast? Fuck is that? Okay. Let's get a little scan on Master NORG here. Oh, I sold something already? Okay, it's 5,900. Fuck, I didn't look at what he was weak at. Probably says it here what he's weak to. Weaknesses: slow, drain, gravity, wind. Couldn't steal. But there is something to steal, I take it. Actually, do I have any wind? No. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to hit NORG. Well, he might have something too. He said he couldn't steal. One spirit up. Okay. I guess in this guide, the steal list is different from the mug list. Because on the guide, it doesn't list anything under NORG, but obviously he does have something to mug him for. Circlet. Nice. If Cid was Principal Skinner. Hold on, let me read that again. Zorg is a Super Nintendo. Chalmers. Genuinely can't remember anything before stealing. Well, I got a Circlet. That sounds pretty good. Circlet's usually good in Final Fantasy games. Oh, I do have Arrow. Tornado. Because he is weak to wind. Does Tornado count as wind elemental? It should. Oh shit. Picked his ass up and the orbs. Oh my god. That is fucking cool looking. Holy shit. I gotta do that again.
I'm done for. Me, why me?
Still want to kill him more. Ah. That was cool. The tornado, especially Edea crabapple. Learned summon magic 20%. Was that what he was learning? Okay, got Leviathan. God, I used to actually, I don't know if you guys did, I would rename everything in the games back in the day. When I was a kid, I think I renamed the summons too, sometimes. What the hell was that? Forget about it for now. Can't believe you said that. I really think, I think what just happened is really serious. Yeah, I mean, true. What's the point of talking about it now? You don't know what's going on either. Little conflict, a little conflict. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like a helpless puppet being manipulated in some major scheme. Yeah, we're better just dump that exposition, but yeah. Squall. Or just to spell it out, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna see the headmaster. I am too, but bro has a draw point. I need to know how to get to the draw point. How do I get to that draw point? After the battle, Junction Leviathan, that's right. Also, I gotta set some learning. What's it called? Let's learning that. Shiva. Elemental J, that's good. Elemental Defense, I like. Siren. Damn, Siren's learned a shitload. Diablos. Or rather, Brothers. I'd rather he learn, ooh, maybe HP plus 40%? I should learn that. Uncle. Carbuncle's about to learn one of the junctions, which is good. Support magic, refine. Cool. What is my current junction situation? How many do you have? She has 2. He has 2. Zella has 3. I'll give him Leviathan. Is there any way to get to this? This draw point? Maybe later? Definitely a draw there. You can't interact with it from here. Oh wait, here we go. Alright, so we just really threw out the balance of power in here. We literally took out the guy who was technically running this whole shit. Is there anything back here? So we just took out the big dude technically running the garden, which will throw off the entire global politics of this area, I'd assume. Like, I like how Rinoa is like, something major just happened, dude. Like, you literally just did something kind of important, kind of big. I would assume Cid is up. So he was before. Yeah, 3rd floor. Or should have done something before. Is there something I should do before I go talk to him? Maybe. So actually go to the infirmary. Oh, he's in medical. Head back upstairs, go to the infirmary, talk to Katakawi. Alright. NORG is not an alien. Hey, he's a VPN. We already know what NORG is. Sponsors like half of YouTube. Well, the headmaster is kind of... I'm okay now, Doctor. Are you sure? Yes, I believe I'm done crying. Just take it easy, okay? He's got a lot on his mind. You all see me in such an embarrassing state. What shall we talk about? I want to make a report. It's like the last thing on my mind, but let's go through all of them. I'll make a report. Oh no, it's not necessary. I can guess what must have happened. The real meaning of Cid. Please tell me the real meaning of Cid. Cid is Cid, the elite mercenary force of Balamb Garden. Do you know something about Cid? I never know anything. Cid will defeat the sorceress. The garden will train Cid members. The many missions around the world are only training for the final battle against the sorceress. But now that the sorceress has become a major threat, our true mission has begun. Sorceress Edea. Please tell me about your wife. You're quite right. She had been a sorceress since childhood. I married her, knowing that. Oh, wow. Want to play cards? We were happy. We worked together, the two of us. We were very happy. One day, Edea began talking about building the garden and training Cid. I became obsessed with that plan, but I was very concerned with Cid's goal, that one day Cid might fight Edea. So she set it up. She literally set up the gardens and Cid to fight the sorceress in the future, knowing that she is one. Interesting. She laughed and told me that would never happen. However, yeah, because that's where we are now. Okay, what about NORG? He is from the Shumi tribe, the black sheep of the tribe, one might say. We met while I was running around trying to find funds to build the garden. He became interested in building the garden and we hit it off. Thanks to his funding, it was completed. However, we needed an enormous amount of funds to run the garden, so we began dispatching seeds around the world as a means of supporting the garden. NORG's idea was right on the money. An enormous amount of capital began flowing into the garden. The garden began to change. Lost sight of our high ideals, the truth was covered up. That's probably enough. In the end, it was my fault for giving up control. Interesting. Which would make sense, right? So it's like it I mean, that happens all the time with any kind of organization, right? It's like you start making money and like the thing that you set out to do completely changes, right? Like I don't know. I mean, you could find relatively innocent examples of this, and you could find really crazy examples of this, right? Like, you know, if you take it at its most, if you take it most open-mindedly, for example, when Facebook was started, right? It was like, we're going to build a social network. And I'm sure Zuckerberg probably had crazy shit in his head, but like, they didn't even have a plan initially for how they were going to make money. They just knew that they wanted to like reach having a lot of people. They wanted to build a social network. But then once you get that amount of like basically social capital, right? Like they had all the data and all the, like every human linked on Earth. And then it's like, okay, how do we monetize it? How do we sort of make the most of it? Or like even within gaming, right? Like Nvidia was making graphics cards, and then it got into, okay, let's do machine learning to make, you know, graphics processing even better. And now let's open the door to AI, and that is the majority of the revenue. I think it's like 90% of the revenue is from AI, something like that. And like the traditional business is like a fraction of what is like the whole thing with them. And it's like weird, like when you see the full Nvidia thing. Like I forgot who showed it. I think it was like a Charlie, you know, Moist Critical sort of like video where he was like watching like Nvidia Con or whatever the hell it's called, where it's like they're talking about global politics and Nvidia. It's like crazy to me compared to what I knew Nvidia for, you know? Data's the modern day oil, yeah. What do we do now? We must stop drifting around soon. I only hope that we can get things back to the way they were. It's pretty much everything. Talk to him about everything. I had to pick something. Expected something a little more substantial at the end there. What is it? Are you injured again? I'm fine. Wanna play cards? She will. You know, I used to play a lot. Not lately, though. Oh, I can play with Cid, too? Alright, I'm already into this, though. Oh, wait, wrong one. Oh, I can play as NORG. NORG VPN. Alright. Throw out your shit. I'm gonna flip that. They're not gonna be able to flip your card either. I'll drop this. You can't flip me, but it'll flip yourself. That's fine. I could take that. Because I'm gonna flip you, then you're gonna play one more and flip that back, and then I win. Ruby Dragon. It's kind of a nice one. 7 and 7. 7 top, 7 bottom. Yeah, let's play cards with Cid. Oh, did I pick the wrong one? Oh, it didn't give me the option to really play cards with him. Play cards. I'm pressing square. And it's just giving me the regular dialogue options. I can't play cards with them. Gotta advance the plot. I guess so. I'm gonna go save in my room because I don't even know if that save point's gonna be in the atrium anymore. Because it hasn't been. Oh, it's wrong slot. Okay, what does it say here? Head to the lobby. Conversation unlocks there. Is it worthwhile to like run around the garden again? Like all the areas or no? Like, did I see everything? When I did the tour with Rinoa, is there anything new to discover running to all the different places or just continue? Stand in place and waiting for a running blue boy? He's the card kid, right? Yeah. Now that we have NORG, we can watch movies on Edea streaming service. Oh, this kid. What card does he have? Like, I mean, I'll probably know it when I see it, but in case he doesn't play it. Mini Mog? Oh, that looks like it right at the top. Mini Mog, yeah. Damn, I'm not gonna win. Fuck. No. Switch it up. Okay. He's a son of a bitch, actually, because I realized why I lost last time, I think. Because he flipped my... Well, I didn't lose, but why I tied, you know? There's nothing to flip this thing back. I just need to flip. Oh, come on, dude. It's because he flips my Fujin Rajan, and then I didn't have anything to flip anything else, but I got him this time. What kind of memes do you think the Seeds share when they're on a mission? I don't know, probably stuff about Kisus. Mini Mog, baby. That was the only card to get, right? From the kid? Memes of Zell stuffing his face with hot dogs. I don't know if Zell has ever eaten one of the hot dogs. Why don't I play a card game with you once in a while? Sure, why not? I'll play Mini Mog. Imagine I lose. Damn it. I don't really like most of these plays. He's gonna flip the 1. Yep. Predictable. You can at least flip. Son of a bitch. You can't beat the 6. Selfie would alternate between trains and war crimes. Let's just take this since I don't have it yet. Alright, I think we did everything I need to do. Let's head down. Alright. Cutscene. Cutscene! Squall! Squall! Have you seen the headmaster around? He's at the infirmary. Sounds like trouble. What's wrong? Go to the second floor deck and see for yourself. There's a ship approaching. It could be Galbadians or worse, the sorceress might be aboard, coming to attack us. I'd tell the headmaster right away. Alright, that also sounds like it's worthy of saving the game. So I'm gonna do that. I wish it showed you stats around like how many card games you won. I'm sure there might be some info somewhere that tells you that, but specifically card games. Second floor. Still a little shaken by what's happening. You know, with the garden flying and all, you're looking mighty calm. Oh, well, take care. Alright, what happens if I say yeah? Oh, confident as always. Yeah, I heard that already. Hey, someone gave me these cards. They're kind of cool. Maybe I'll start collecting too. Want to play me sometime? I just learned some new stuff, man. Let's try it out. Of course I am. I think I'm 8 to 10 in the garden. Yeah, somewhere around there. I hate how addicting it kind of is, though. I will say, I still prefer, I think Queen's Blood is a more robust game, you know? Like, I enjoy all the, like, buffs to the cards and whatnot. Like, there's some of that, like, obviously the elemental things, but they haven't played a factor in anything. I don't know why the elemental hasn't really played a factor. Maybe it's just because the rules that we're playing Triple Triad on don't really affect that. I'm not sure. I feel like it hasn't really come into play yet. Or just maybe I have to play something that's a direct counter elementally to what is already there, you know? Queen's Blood is actually actual better game. Robust is a good description, but Triple Triad is more addictive. Possibly. I mean, the one thing that sucks about Queen's Blood is that, like, you definitely feel like a sense of, like, it's over, you know? Like, there's no way for me to, it's like, once it's over, you know? Once you do all the challenges, once you do all the things, it's like, oh, I have no more, there's no one else to play. Like, literally, in my PlayStation copy of Rebirth, there's no other game to play of it. Like, I've beaten everything and everyone. Like, it's over. You know, there's a full endpoint. Versus this, I assume you can just keep playing over and over, you know? mean, I think Triple Triad's easier to get stuff. It's basically number versus number for the most part. I mean, there's some weird things, right? There's like the same rule and like other rules, but they haven't really come into play too often. Is Galbadia attacking us? Hey, is it really Galbadia? Can we even go into this classroom anymore yet? I feel like I haven't had the chance to go into this classroom in a while. Here we go. Now we can go in. I can just picture Instructor Treppy fighting for you. Instructor Treppy has defeated 31 enemies, and I had such an innocent image of her. Oh, let me give you your stats. You've defeated 91 enemies, but I don't even care about you. Well, thank you. Better not have caused Instructor Treppy any trouble. Blah, blah, blah. It's the same shit we talked about. The open rule being on makes Triple Triad really easy. That's true. Yeah, like if I couldn't see the other cards, because I can plan my counters, you know. I doubt there probably shouldn't be any like updates to anything, but let's see. Especially the committee, I'm very curious about, because that's where Selfie had her blog, but she hasn't been to the school, so I assume she hasn't updated it. Hi, my name's Selfie Tillman. I just transferred here from Trebia Garden. Assume this is the same as before. Come with a new bulletin board. I was thinking something along the lines of friends. I don't really have any friends at Garden. It's all the same, I assume. Yeah. My diary. Latest diary. First mission. Booyaka! No one's using it. I've been assigned my first mission. I'm not sure where it will be sent. Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. But once the mission's done, we're free to talk all about it. So just wait, okay? I hope someone's reading this. I think that's pretty much it. Worry 1, the side effects. We heard this already. My other party members. The garden festival will be on hold. Alright, it's all the same. We kind of assumed. About message from Garden. Have they like sent anything else new out? Yeah, it's all the same. Temporarily closed. We will close this bulletin board until people grow up. This was started for the sake of the garden, not for your silly chit chat. Oh, so that was kind of funny. That was like the message board where a bunch of stuff was going back and forth. They were talking about cases and shit. It's kind of funny. They say closed it. Alright, let's check out the... what they told me to check out. Ship? A Galbadian ship? It's pulled right up to him. Oh my god, it's a Trader Hormuz. Is Headmaster Cid here? No, he's not here. Are you from Galbadia? We are seeds. This is Edea's ship. We are Sorceress Edea's seeds. He has seeds? Huh, I mean, she did set up seeds. Like, and gardens, so, but, huh, okay. We're coming aboard. We're unarmed. So it makes sense a disc from now? Damn. Please, we come in peace. We must speak to Headmaster Cid. Where is he? I'm right here. Headmaster, we've come for Ellone. It's too dangerous here now. Ellone? Ellone was the name of a little girl, right? Yes, I'm afraid so. Ellone, that girl from Windhill. Yeah, so Squall connects the dots too. Squall, you know who she is? Please go find her. She's here somewhere in the garden. Who are these guys? How are they connected? Squall? Yes, sir. Please bring her here. I'll help you too. I assume that's a girl in the library then. Squall, Ellone's that girl, huh? You know that little girl Laguna was taking care of? Probably. So she's in the garden. Where is she? Let's split up and find her. Hey, Squall, who's Ellone? She's a person in the dream world. Garden is not controlled and is drifting in a straight line. How the fuck does this ship just find the garden out in the middle of the ocean? Hey, what's going on, Elias? Kofi, thank you for the $5 super chat. What's up, SubTXT? Hope you're feeling better. Was late to stream and missed the tour date. Oh yeah. I mean, you did. It was a cute little date. You know, it's still not the peak of their romance, though. I assume. There's still a lot more between those two characters. They're kind of just getting to know each other. I'm just curious if there's like any value into like asking around about Ellone. No. Ellone sounds like some kind of shellfish. No, not there. Do you know Ellone? Do you know Ellone? Hello? Do you know Ellone? No. Just hot dogs. Alright, let's go library. I know where to go. So shit, so that little girl... How the fuck? Okay, but how the fuck? Hey, Joe, what's going on? Like, how does this little... Okay, so Ellone was the little girl. Now she's this girl we're about to talk to. So time has passed, obviously. But Ellone was connected with Laguna. Rinoa's mother was Julia. So that's how it was connected to Rinoa. But we didn't really know how... So I guess Laguna must know Cid to some extent. Because obviously it sounds like... Ellone was left here for safekeeping. At some point. Presumably by Laguna. I'm just talking things out. I know I don't want like details. I'm just talking things out. Slurps tea louder. Yes, Squall? Are you alone? Yes. You're Ellone? The Ellone? What is going on? You know Laguna, don't you? I do. I really love Uncle Laguna. Fuck, they really like... my memory of this is like... From what I remember, again, this is a long time ago since I played this game. But I feel like, from what I remember, it felt like any of these puzzle pieces that might connect, like, connected, like, way later. Like, disc 3 sort of thing. I don't even remember how they connect, but, like, it's surprising just how quickly... It's funny because I was saying earlier it's a bit of a slow burn, but I actually am kind of surprised how quickly they're doing things like the revelation of Rinoa's mom, just now like Cid and Edea, Ellone, like kind of how Ellone is, you know? It's more surprising than I thought. There was a cut contest on this that is honestly the worst cut in Final Fantasy history. If a certain cutscene was left, FF8 would have been considered FF7's equal at least. Wow. Has that like cutscene already happened yet, or is it still down the road? I don't want to say anything, but man, there's so much more to this with context. I won't say. Yeah, it feels like this is a game that like you could replay immediately after, and you could be like, oh my god, you know, like after you know everything and how it all connects, it probably hits way different, which is how 7 was too, honestly. I just feel like 7 had such a much more like cultural like impact that like I remember replaying that almost immediately and then being like, oh my god, there's a hint about Cloud and yada yada. And I definitely didn't do the same thing with 8. But it has a lot of the similar things. Like I can already see how a lot of scenes that have already happened would feel way different with context, because I can see it through you guys in chat. Because you guys in chat are like, oh my god, I want to say something, but like I can't. So clearly, going back through it with all the context sort of changes how this all feels. All the wacky family history of this game got me thinking something random. Most of the problems of Star Wars been avoided with some Planned Parenthood? Jesus. Sort of. I will explain with about 25% of the way through Disc 3. There's so much I was gutted from FF8, enough that I will not have character count for Twitch or YouTube. I am curious, Cordova, though, are there like good videos that dive into that stuff? Like is this stuff documented like in a good way? Like, has anybody made content around it? Like there are videos about it, or is it more like I gotta read stuff? Which is fine. Like if I have to read stuff, it's fine. I'm just very curious. 8 has the same replay value of knowing the story. You'd be surprised how much of the hints were there in front of you. Best parts of the heydays of Final Fantasy games back then. Yeah, I mean, that's my favorite stuff in a lot of games, is like seeing things like with context, or replaying things with context. Like, I love that stuff. I love that in like Knights of the Old Republic. I love that kind of stuff. I'm sure the same thing would happen once I experienced a revelation in BioShock, which I never have, but I know there's a big like reveal in that one too. Even to some extent, something like The Last of Us Part 2, I feel like as you go through that story the first time, it's a lot of like, oh fuck, and it's told in a chronologically like sort of and a not chronological order, and with shifting perspectives, and even the thing that the main character is like struggling with is like recontextualized at the end of the game. So when I've gone back and I've like revisited that story with the full context, it hits me even differently too, you know? Yes, but not combined together, and I have not seen people talk about the one I call the worst cut. Yeah. All right, let's continue. Then tell me, what is it that we experience? I'm sorry, Squall. It's hard to explain. But one thing, it's about the past. So we're reviewing the past. I feel like even that I didn't even realize when I was playing this originally. Like how quickly you realize that they tell you that straight up. I'm sorry, Grant. Yeah, it's the complete opposite for me with Last of Us 2. Like, fucking love that game, dude. That's like number 2 game of all time. Like straight up. I think it's fucking brilliant. I think the story is fantastic. Like, it's depressing as shit. And I get why it could be like a letdown for some people, but I love it. Personal opinion, the lore of FF8 was poorly handled compared to 7, 9, and 10. Part of that is due to the cut content. 8's lore is great. In places. Yeah. Andrew Blewett FF8 documentary I'd highly recommend. Honestly, it's alright. I'll like screenshot that for later. People say you can change the past, but even still, if there's a possibility, it's worth a try, right? Change the past? Is she serious? Give me a break. Are you the one responsible? You the one taking us to that dream world? I'm sorry. Again, so much I don't understand. Why me? I have enough problems as it is. Don't get me involved in this. I'm sorry. Don't count on me. Squall, did you find Ellone? Yeah, right. Literally right here. I guess she didn't know. I guess Zoo didn't know. I will agree with that, Adam Mana. Yeah. I think Last of Us 2 goes like... It's not too much. It's maybe like 3 to 4 hours, a little bit too long. I do agree with that. And I did feel a similar thing about Uncharted 4. The only thing that, the thing that saved Uncharted 4 in that way, I love Uncharted 4, but it did feel like a little long. I think the pacing of Uncharted 4 encounters felt a little bit off compared to the other Uncharted games. Like the other Uncharted games, it's almost like constant that you have encounters, and I felt like 4 had a lot of space to breathe, which in some ways is kind of nice, but in some ways, then you get like a rush of things at the end. Anyway, it's fairly long. It is fairly long, but what saves it is that epilogue. Like when you reach the end of Uncharted 4, like that little epilogue puts such a nice bow on it that it's like, I just completely forgot about the complaints about that feeling of like, this feels like it's going a little long just because it wraps up the whole story so well, you know? But I agree, it's a little bit long. Are you all right? What Ellone said under her breath was, oh shit. Wait. Tell me. Are you not going to tell me? You're my only hope. Okay, I know we've been like distracted with a lot of other games. We've been talking about other stories. I apologize to FF8 for that. But like, this is a fascinating scene. Okay, so to recap, Ellone essentially, yes, it's literally a Star Wars line. Ellone basically reveals that all the stuff that happened with Laguna relates to the past, and she hopes to change the past, even though there's like a sense, like, she's like, I know a lot of people say you can't change the past, but even if there's a little bit of a chance of hoping you can, she is apparently in some way facilitating us living those Laguna memories. What is kind of interesting though is that there is like a sense that we are impacting the past, because like at one point in that last the beginning of this 2 cutscene, when Laguna and Kairos are talking, you have like a dialogue option where it's like referencing, it's like Squall thinking like, oh, what's going on here or something like that, and when you click it, Laguna says, oh, it's the fireflies, the fairy, whatever it is. He gives a name to whenever he hears, or his thoughts cross with Squall's, or even the other party members. So like, it's a known thing to Kairos and to Laguna that there is some sort of other presence that they can't explain. And so maybe when we're playing these Laguna portions, we actually are sort of like re-experiencing, we're not just re-experiencing those memories, we're somehow affecting them in some way. I know I'm speaking rhetorically and you all actually know the answers, but I'm just like speaking out loud so you can just hear my thought process. That's what I'm thinking is happening, is Ellone is getting us to experience these things. But within that, we're not just seeing memories, we're literally having some kind of effect, possibly. Obviously, there's a whole like butterfly effect that kind of comes with that. I'm curious about, because like if we did affect the past, when we return from Laguna Dream after changing the past enough, would that then change the reality that we're in the present day? I'm intrigued. Yeah. She's getting you alone, you get it? Yeah, it's fun watching you piece the story together because we did the same thing back in '99. Yeah. You know what's funny about that though, Kofi? I did not do this amount of thinking when I first played the game way back in the day. I definitely did not think about this stuff. Like, I don't remember what my experience is like, but I remember I definitely did not do this level of like trying to piece things together and figure it out. Interesting. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why I didn't. I read plot reviews of FF8 that are the length of dissertations. I know way too much. Oh shit, she's going fast. In the end, you're on your own. Fuck, I missed dialogue. Made it this far by myself. Sure, I couldn't do a thing when I was a kid. This is so strange. So it's Edea's seeds. I've depended on others, but actually that is almost the same as like when Edea got up from her chair at the end of disc 1 and she and like her outfit or whatever kind of like did a full expansion. Like when Rinoa was walking up to her, it kind of made the same formation as like as their boat. This is what Squall's thinking, yeah. I'll be the first one to admit that I'm here because of other people. I'm fine by myself now. I have all the skills I need to survive. I'm not a child anymore. It's a lie. I don't know anything. I'm confused. I don't want to depend on anyone. How can I do that? This is so like Evangelion. Someone tell me. Someone. So I'll end up depending on others after all. Oh my god, wait, what? We're going way back. I assume this is young Squall. Sis. I'm all alone. Ellone? But I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. Sis. Is fucking... Don't tell me the answer. Do not tell me the answer. Do not tell me the answer. Do not tell me the answer. Repeat. This is me thinking out loud. Please do not tell me the answer. Is fucking Ellone his sister? Obviously, I don't want to know. Do not confirm. Do not. But because that's the only way I can think of Ellone saying, I wish you could remember. I wish we could like remember shit from back in the day. Because like, what memory would they share? I remember earlier, I thought it was like some timey-wimey shit, but maybe it's just that they were separated in some way and he doesn't remember. I don't know why he doesn't remember, but that's where my brain goes. That would make sense to me. Which is kind of cool. So, I mean, for me, what that does is like, it makes me wonder like how he doesn't remember exactly. Because, like, I would definitely remember my sister. Huh. Very curious. And even him, when he was a kid, he was talking to his sister, like he was addressing his sister. So there was a point in his past where he remembered a sister. Huh. Like, I wonder if it has to do with the Guardian forces, and he can't remember because of the training that he's done. Because the Guardian forces, like, affect your memory, from what I understand. So I'm just very interested. Very interesting. This is really good. This whole portion has been very good. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. It's all very interesting. Hey again. I wasn't asleep. Oh, really? I think I heard you talking in your sleep. I'm not telling you what you said. Does anyone talk in their sleep? I have apparently talked in my sleep. I have apparently definitely done that. Hey, let's go for a walk. I Actually, when I was a kid, I used to walk in my sleep. I used to sleepwalk as a kid. There was a crazy, one of the craziest stories was I was in my uncle's house in Puerto Rico when I was a kid. And he had this like basement downstairs. And I was probably like 8, 9 years old or something. And we were all there. And so me and my cousins were all down in the basement. And the adults were like upstairs, and we're all like being the young kids hanging out downstairs. But I was like much younger than the rest of my cousins. Like they were like teenagers, and I was like 8, so we didn't really like have things to talk about. So I just fell asleep at one point. And the story that was told to me was, so my uncle is the one who told me the story, because he was there, and you know everyone was there. My sister was there, so my sister saw this, and they're all chatting, and I fell asleep. And then apparently I was in bed. And I just shot up. Like I sat straight up in bed and took the blanket off. This is the first time I've been in this house in my life. Take the blanket off, get out of bed. And there's like a staircase, obviously, because it's downstairs, the basement of the house. So I take the stairs up. I walk up the stairs asleep. The first time I've been in this house in my life. And I walk to the bathroom, and I made that entire trip, like sat up in bed, went upstairs, went into the first floor, like bathroom, and my uncle followed me because he was concerned, but you're also not supposed to wake somebody up when they're sleeping. So, when they're sleepwalking, so he just followed me to make sure it was good and I didn't fall or, you know, any of that. And so I go to the bathroom, and apparently the story is I went to use the bathroom in like the bathtub. And he just turned to me toward the toilet. But I used the bathroom apparently completely asleep, and then went back downstairs, went back in bed and fell asleep, or stayed asleep. I have no recollection of this, but yeah, it's disturbing. It is disturbing, Kofi. It is disturbing. I'll fully admit it's disturbing, but I don't know. I sleptwalk all the time when I was a kid. I don't anymore, but yeah. I actually did. Funny story, I used to have night terrors and I'd sleepwalk talk. Apparently I told my parents something scary about Sephiroth. The next day they took away my PSP and Disc of Advent Children. Oh my god, that's a good one. Alright, let's get back to it. Again. That was a guided tour. This time it's a walk. Just go by yourself. It's safe here. Squall, stop being a dick. It's not what I want. It's not that I want a guard with me. You know, you're always too deep in thought. Why don't you lighten up a little? It's not good to think too much. What I'm trying to say is, it would be my honor to have your company, your highness, and hope that I may get your mind off things. This is funny. How about it, your highness? Come on, you shithead. You have to play along. Ah, but I feel like the squall thing would be just to say this is stupid. No, I'll play along. Fine. Thank you, your highness. All right, let's get going. Oh my god, we're doing it again! You never sleepwalks to your knowledge. Another friend, when he was a kid, got up, took his bat toys to bed with him, and didn't know how he woke up with them. That's funny. Hello, everyone. This is the headmaster speaking. The lines have been fixed, and I'm glad to be back on the air. Hurrah! Whoa. What's happening? Oi, it's a slow day. Come on, give me a big one. Oh, shit. Cid, how did you not see that you were about to bulldoze a town? Oh shit, he did get a line. Cid, stop the damn boat. I like how the guy still tried. Titanic again. Actually, no, Arios. You're wrong. You're wrong. Everyone keeps bringing up Titanic, and they are just clearly wrong. Because clearly not enough people have seen. Just, you know, a lot of people just don't know cinema. Is really what it comes down to. Just not a lot of people know cinema. That's really the lesson of these streams. You know? Just not nearly enough people have no cinema. Straight up. Like, this tragedy happened specifically because where the hell is the main character? Maybe they saw it's like, what is the guy? Yes, this is Speed 2 Cruise Control. Yes, this is Speed 2 Cruise Control. Classic film. One of the greats. One of the greatest films ever made. All right. Where was I? Timu Keanu. Keanu and Sandra could still make Speed 3. That would be funny. Yeah. Is this the FF10 director's cut? Yeah, there's a scene like that in FF10, right? Where like Sin attacks the Fisherman's Village or whatever it's called. I'm just all right. Squall, this is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. Repeat, please come to my office right away. I don't think I muted the game, did I? There's no audio though. No, I didn't. Okay. Everyone, please remain calm. Thank you for educating us. Everyone, please remain calm. Also, please do not leave the garden under any circumstance until you are permitted. We will try to get things back in order ASAP. Thank you for your cooperation. Ah, Squall, thank you for coming. Here are your orders. We've landed on Fisherman's Horizon. Please go ashore with Ellone and Rinoa. I feel like there would be music here. I didn't mute this? No, it's not muted. Huh. Find the local mayor and apologize for this accident. Tell them that we come in peace. Take a look around the city while you're there, too. Yes, sir. Where do I have to go? Do you have something you want to tell me? No? This is a very missable magazine? Oh, okay, let me know. This is a very tiny window to get it? Holy shit. It can only be obtained on your first arrival in the Fisherman's place. Okay. Cid is not just a special force for combat. I want you to see the world. Broaden your horizons. I have high expectations for you, Squall. Actually, it works out that on YouTube, I call the stream, I can show you the world. I just did that because it was like Squall and Rinoa. So I did the Aladdin callback, but it actually works extra better. It actually works really well here because Cid is like, I want you to see the world. Now go. Squall, our fate lies in your hands. What does he mean by that? Scared you there, huh? I was just trying to be careful. Don't offend anyone in Fisherman's Horizon. The cards? Yeah. There isn't much time. Let's just get on with it. Does he have any... I assume he has a good card. I would assume he has some good card to get. He's gonna flip me, but at least get a point on the board. Actually, hold on. Yeah, probably won't flip Diablos. But I can flip his Cactuar. He can flip the Cactuar back, but He has a great card. All right, let's hit the Iron Giant for now, because that's new, and I love the Iron Giant. It's one of my favorite enemies. God, I have so many cards now. It's pretty much a winning hand almost every time. Oh, mother... He has Cypher. Put Cypher down, bitch. Damn, I can't beat it. I can match it. I can match his energy. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Actually, yeah, perfect. I'm gonna box him into this. Oh, yeah. He's cooked. Oh, fuck you. Doesn't matter, I win. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Perfect. Blood Soul, baby. No, just kidding. Did I actually screw myself for making a joke? Is it really punishing me for making a joke? Oh, I have to unflip it. Oh my god. Thank God. I would have been so mad. Alright. I didn't realize I had to cancel the prior card. What's up? Are we going to Fisherman's? We're here. We'll land at Fisherman's Horizon. We'll make an official apology, then observe the town. Yo, go to the second floor deck to get to Fisherman's. The front gate's closed. I don't know why I gave him like that name. I almost got card cucked. Okay, let me see if this guide also mentions the magazine. I'm sure it does. Where, like, give me a heads up on the magazine. So where, oh, this is a Cult Fan 3, right? This is head outside and meet up with a few folks from Fisherman's Horizon. After this, talk to everyone you come across, follow the path. When you get to the screen, where at the end, familiar face 1 can take you down with the elevator, backtrack a bit in this screen and look for a ladder going down. At the end of this path, you'll find the Master Fisherman. Talk to him and give whatever answer. For the rare thing. Okay. Let's save for sure. Is there anyone else I should have in my party, or am I just like locked into this party? I would want to keep Rinoa, obviously, but is like Zell optional? Like, can I take somebody else? Is there somebody else that's better to have with me? Wow, they really like completely muted everything too. No music. Did you expect me on a Wednesday? Yeah, it's because usually now my new normal is Thursdays, but I have a work event tomorrow after work that happens at night. So I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow, so it was between tonight and Friday. And so I put it up to a vote in Discord and YouTube, and tonight won out, which is kind of perfect because Friday nights, I've streamed one Friday night before and it just felt, I don't know, I would want to do something else in a way on a Friday. Or just relax on a Friday, whatever it is. Make your new normal Wednesday again. I know. The irony that I switched my schedule and then it is what it is. Especially with my job, like a lot of times, as things happen during the week, I can't really get around. I wonder what's going to happen when I open this. If I open this door, it says do not open. So I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I've been wondering too. I've been wondering about this door also, kid. I am enjoying it a lot, Leon. I really am. It's a lot more interesting than I remember it being. I think I'm engaging with it more than I did the first time through, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes the game really depends on you to sort of like engage back in a way. We've come to warn you before you go ashore. Do not engage in any type of armed conflict in the city. We do not tolerate belligerence here. And so I think my first time that I played this way back in the day when I was a kid, I just didn't really engage with it. You know, like I wasn't asking the questions that you've seen me ask out loud, you know? Do you understand? Yes. We are representatives of the garden, and we come in peace. After you just demolished half of the place. Hoping a long-form retrospective of it with your feelings would be great. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Opens a Fisherman's Horizon. We just call it FH. You should go visit the mayor. His house is in the middle of the, his house is in the middle of the city. He's the head of FH. We'll do just that. It's weird to hear them call it an acronym. Good. Looks like we understand each other. Man, this is a hell of a mess. I'm terribly sorry. It was inevitable. We lost control of the garden. Like, for example, I guarantee you, that whole scene back when, with, what's his face? With NORG. I guarantee you two things. I guarantee when I was a kid, one, I got tripped up on the politics of it because I even got tripped up on the politics here at the Fisherman's Horizon track. Yeah, because I got a little tripped up with the politics even now, and we talked it out in chat. So I definitely did not understand it when I was a kid, and I almost guarantee you that even the character design of NORG like threw me off. Like I imagine that when I was a kid, I was probably like, this kind of looks dumb. What is this? What is this, like this blob down in the basement that really runs things? I'm sure it just completely threw me off. Don't worry about it. What's important is that nobody got hurt. We love fixing stuff anyway. Let's get back and enjoy your stay. Oh, they're really cool about it. More than they should be, honestly. Hey, that's Balamb Garden, right? That's right. How did you know? From those patterns on the wall. They painted it a long time ago. Oh, wow, they painted it. Those were the good old days. Tell the mayor I said hi. Yo, let's go. All right, so I'm walking down. I just want to make sure I don't miss this thing. Talk to everyone I come across, follow the path. I guess the screener at the end. I'm sure in chat you guys will like warn me, but oh, nice cutscene. Oh my god, it's FF10, it's the arena. It's the Blitzball arena. It all connects. I heard Balamb Garden lost control. That's why you have to keep up with your maintenance. Give me 1 second, chat. I just have to go to the bathroom. It just really hit me. Hold on, give me 1 second. The one instance where I'll actually mute the Yuffie music so you can listen to this music. So if I'm looking at the, actually, I don't even know. I was about to say, oh, it looks like we're about halfway through. Sorry, because I came back and I went to the top of the strategy guide. I was just curious if it like gave a hint of like where I am in terms of like Disc 2. I was like, oh, I guess I feel like, how far am I into Disc 2? And so I was looking at this, the guide, and I can actually just show you real quick. I was looking at the guide here. I was like, oh, we're pretty, like, I thought this was Disc 2, like this whole like list. I thought this whole list was Disc 2. I was like, oh, we're pretty deep into Disc 2. Or like we're like halfway through Disc 2, and I'm realizing no, this is literally everything. So we're at about the halfway point of the game. I'm like maybe 40% done. I mean, yeah, these could represent, like, this is 11 out of 22, it seems like. But this could be, you know, it's not an exactly, you know, split up exactly by length, right? Like some of these places are shorter than others, but yeah, so we're kind of moving along. Old game facts guide, yeah. Interesting. We're getting there. We're getting there. Often the last 5 items are the ones that take the longest, in part because the later parts of the game often drag on, but also in part because later in the game is when you have most of the side content. Well, we're already getting like a lot more exposition, right? Like we're getting like explanations of, I mean, we're learning all about, we just met Ellone, and we sort of like are getting some sense of how Ellone connects to the past, and sort of this bigger, honestly, kind of meta game that's happening in some ways with the whole Laguna thing. We haven't connected all the dots yet, but we're getting a lot more answers, slowly but surely. Where the fuck am I? Fisherman. Here we go. I'd say because I haven't played FF8, but that's usually how it goes for most games. Yeah, and I'm sure like the end of the game is much longer usually. Same thing happens in FF7, right? Like Disc 2 is pretty meaty. Like Disc 2 has bigger stuff in a lot of ways than even most of Disc 1. Yeah, Disc 2 has fucking the Whirlwind Maze, the Escape from Junon, the live stream sequence in Medeal, and Return to Forgotten Capital, Return to Midgard. There's so much. Yeah, it's when the plot really begins to plot. Yeah. This is lovely. This is not what I was expecting. I know someone else, you know, people have been asking me what oh, is this the guy? Shit. No. Here we go. But people were asking like how I'm enjoying FF8. And even like today's stream is a great example. Like I didn't know what to expect. Like I knew we were gonna do the tour with Rinoa, but I did not expect all this stuff with NORG and oh, it's another ladder. I did not expect all the stuff with NORG and Cid and learning about Cid and Edea. Where am I going? The end of this path, I'll find the master fisherman. Oh, it's another ladder. Here we go. This is probably the guy from the opening cutscene, right? Yeah. Well, you look at this. Lot of the places I've been fishing for years, all gone. Terrible. Is there a specific thing I need to say to get what I need? Choose option 2. Okay. If you think about the squall as an introverted teen entering adulthood, the game goes out of your way. The game goes out of your way to explore, go out of your comfort zone, expand your world, and in part you're rewarded with more story, lore, and items. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I just forgot that I forgot my coffee. I got my coffee. Why am I drinking coffee at 10 p.m.? Because I'm a maniac? Because I'm Puerto Rican and we're just crazy and we just have coffee all the time. Doesn't matter. FF8 is my number 3 favorite FF game. Very unique entry. I'm very intrigued by it so far, yeah. What are you talking about? Very funny, boy. You're one hell of a character. Hell, I feel like rewarding you. Take it. Just randomly grabbed it. Just randomly gave us a cult fan number 3. Okay, back to my fishies. He's gonna get all the way back up again. What do you want? Oh yeah, do me a favor, boy. My pupil is at the docks. Haven't spoken to him for a while. If you happen to go there, talk to that lonely twerp, will you? Alright, but here's the bigger question. Want to play cards? You seem to know rules that aren't used in this region. Let's play a game with Balamb's rules and ours. Oh fuck, what is he gonna change it to? Is he gonna drop random on me? Do not? Okay. Yeah, because he'll probably drop random on me, won't he? Son of a bitch. Everyone's trying to, like, give me the sickness of random. I don't understand. I did not get to abolish the random rule. You can hit a no a bunch of times until he stops asking. Oh, I think Fisherman Horizon is random. We can get rid of it. Okay. You can abolish random, but it takes some RNG. Yeah, I've noticed that. Because I tried to follow the guide for that, but like I did it wrong. Where I was literally supposed to follow, like in this game FAQs guide, it was like, if you've been following my guide all the way to this point, you can abolish random. But I wasn't following it up to all the way up to that point, so. Also, yeah, the Nightbot message. If you guys can drop a like on the YouTube channel, on the YouTube stream, if you're on this, that would help a lot. By the way, don't forget to challenge the mayor to a card game. Okay. I don't know how much further we're gonna go. Like this actually feels like a pretty chill moment. This might be a good time to stop. But I'm looking for a save point also. Don't challenge him until random is new. Do you mean the mayor? Okay. I'm looking at the guide real quick. Also, began to be sent on an errand. That's what I just did. It's part of a quest that can only be done in a very limited time span, so I suggest you do it. Interesting. Now proceed and go down the path and stairs. I'm technically at the halfway point of this too, so you can save here if you want. Okay. Also check out the occult fan. Okay. So you guys going to S-Star? And I know you're about to step away, by the way, Cordoba, but odds are I'm probably going to end stream here-ish if there's a save point, but there's also a really good magic draw hidden in this town. Not sure if you consider that a spoiler. No, that's fine, Bamboo. Anything like that, like missable things, is totally fine. Star? You know, that high-tech city. It's just beyond the train tracks. I guess you're not going there. A lot of people who stop here go there. The trains are down, so the best way to get there is to walk from here. What a joke, huh? Anyway, you guys had an accident and came here, huh? I guess I shouldn't keep you. I'm just realizing, yeah, why is this character titled familiar face. I wonder if that'll come around in some way. Like if this, I wonder if he somehow loops into Squall's memory in some way. Okay, get on. Obviously rhetorical. Once down the elevator, gets to the next screen, go to the right, save point there. Okay, perfect. It's a mild spoiler. Yeah, I kind of figured. If you don't have Siren's move, find ability learned and equipped, that's good for finding, hitting, draw points. I do have it actually. I think Rinoa has it. What? You don't remember me? Familiar face number 2. That is weird. What are all these familiar faces? What the hell? We just met by your garden. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why. Was it him? I'm sorry. I can't believe it. Oh, well. I'm operating this lift with my brother. You saw him up there, right? Oh, yeah. Don't we look alike? What's wrong with you? Oh, well, let me know when you want to go up. You know the vibe he gives me? He gives me a little bit of, this guy that we just talked to reminded me of Paul Rudd in, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Because Paul Rudd is like the same way. He's like the guy who like sells, like surfing lessons and stuff. And he'll have like a serious moment and he's like, I'm just messing with you, dude. Are you a Cid by any chance? Another familiar face? Yes. I heard that you guys are like mercenaries and basically fight anybody for money. Are you happy with that kind of life? What's his problem? Is he trying to pick a fight? Never mind. The way you live your life is none of my business. Just don't cause us any troubles. He sounds just like me. I guess it doesn't sound very nice. A moment of introspection from like a random NPC. That's actually really good. There's the mayor's house. You see it? Damn, it's like in the middle of this almost like arena. Supposedly there's a save point here. Yeah. Oh, draw point also. Regen. Rinoa's already junctioned to it, so she should take it. All right. God, a part of me does want to continue. A part of me really does want to continue. But I feel like it's a good place to stop. That's my gut. My gut is that it's a good place to stop. Oh, it's solar panels. That makes sense. I'm sure they tell you that at some point. A part of me really does want to the next thing is about an hour, 90 minutes. Okay, yeah. So it is a good stopping point. Damn. I'm hooked in. It's good. There'll be a boss fight after this? Okay. So you can go to the docks and do the fisherman's side quests. Oh, is the docks like down further where we are, or? Because if it's like the little side quest that the fisherman gave me to do is like this way or something, and it's outside of the MSQ, I'll do that. Let's just see real quick. Oh man, there's so much here though. It's like so many people to talk to. Is this him? Maybe? Say, the master of Balamb Garden is NORG, right? Did he evolve already? What are you talking about? NORG, he's a Shumai, so he should evolve. Shumai? What? You don't know diddly squat, do you? Oh, don't worry about it. You'll start getting it soon. I don't think that's the nephew or whatever. I wonder what NORG's gonna evolve into. It's a little scary thinking about it. Yeah, we'll just stop for now. But I could keep going. That's probably him, maybe. Shumei. Or Shumi. Shumi. Well, we'll stop. We'll stop and we'll explore this and we'll like take this all in next stream. I already saved it, so we're good. I did save it, right? So to make sure. I'm not gonna save it again. I just want to make sure I saved it. Fisherman's Horizon. Okay. Oh my god! I just want to keep playing, but I should call it. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we'll do the side quest next stream before we do the MSQ. Let me just exit. But thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Let me see. On Twitch, is there anyone on that I would raid into, possibly? We could probably do Finny, because she's playing 14 right now. I keep singing the praises of 14. So might as well do that. So anybody on Twitch, that's what we're gonna do. Again, next stream will be Sunday. And we'll be doing Sunday, April 10th, and there's gonna be a huge show. Sunday is gonna be massive. We're gonna do the FF7 prediction stuff that I was planning to do this past Sunday. We're also gonna check out Stavik's video that has been, it's like maybe a month old or so now. But I had promised to do that this week too, so I'll just have to jam both of them in. Both the predictions and that, and then obviously Near Replicant. So it's gonna be a big stream. But you know me, that's fine. I do that anyway, usually. Very Finny. So yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. 16-hour stream. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. It'll probably be like 8 hours, I would assume. I'm like mentally preparing for like 8-9 hours. We'll see. I have to make up for last week also. So all right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a whole lot of fun. This story keeps getting interesting. I keep, putting puzzle pieces together, and it's a lot more interesting than I remember, most importantly. But it's fun. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. All right. So everybody on Switch, we're gonna raid in, and I will see you all on Sunday. Good night.